this is an unlikely duel, bro. This is not what I expected. That's Misha back there. Please tell me Welt turns around and sees him.
If they became slaves here.
Wait.
And give them the life they deserve.
Who would sell their children into slavery so they can save them later? We are back. We are back, y'all. The story has been incredible. Before we get into this and before I start adjusting my freaking headset throughout the middle of the video, just let y'all know, bro, I did some DIY craftsmanship on my glasses, aka I just put some freaking paper on here, some tissue paper on here, because good lord, my ears are getting messed up. And before we continue on, we hit 1K subs yesterday. Bro, I can't believe it. Thank y'all so much, bro. I'm so excited for this now. And before anybody saying that, I immediately went to my YouTube page and I was like, how do I do this partnership program? Let's click this button right here that says start. I didn't gotta do no application or nothing. It just monetized it immediately. So I was like, oh, nah, I was gonna do it regardless though. But yeah, so your boy is monetized now. Your boy is, y'all probably saw an ad at the beginning of this video. I hope y'all don't care about that, bro. But it feels good. It feels good, bro. We've made so much progress on this channel, and mostly thanks to this game. Some of my other games did good too, but this game right here in particular. We are here, and as y'all can see, we are graced with the presence of Robin, aka Sparkle. At least I believe so. Unless I got this all wrong, but this has to be Sparkle, bro, because Robin's still been dead, right? But then again, Firefly's back now. Aventurine pulled off his gamble, and it seems to have worked for him. I don't know where it's gonna go from here. He'll probably return later on, I assume. And Acheron, oh my gosh, bro, Acheron showed us what she was all about. I don't know what that power was, bro. I mean, I kind of know what that power was. It looked like she froze time. She used the power of nihility. She broke through time and space in the dream world, and I don't even know, bro. She drained all the color from the dream world too. And like the tip of her, like the sword, if she even unsheaths her sword a hair's width, bro, a hair's breadth, then it looks like everything just immediately, it drains the color of everything immediately, stops time or whatnot. That is crazy. Then we met the Dream Master, the freaking crow, the freaking bird. I knew that bird had to be somebody important. I didn't know if he was the Watchmaker or somebody else, but he had to be someone important. We saw Firefly, like I said, / Sam, the reveal. Definitely would have been way crazier if I hadn't seen the trailer for her, but I mean, we saw it. It was still cool to see. I just don't know how it works. I just want to, is she and the mecha one? Are they one being together or something like that? Or is that just her mecha and then she just came back from death? Maybe she hid herself in the mecha once she returned as to, like, hide her identity. Don't know why she needed to hide her identity though. Maybe so that they didn't reveal what was going on. I don't know, but she's back. That's all I care about. But anyways, y'all told me be a little careful coming up. Make sure I'm paying attention because things are about to get even more confusing than they were before. So
this damp will affect my joints.
I'm gonna try to take my time a little more with this game, y'all. So I'll probably cut out a lot of the stuff where I'm like running around and looking at every single person and whatnot, because y'all don't want to see every single individual interaction. I know that, bro.
Can I drive it without a license?
And you drive it without a license? You know what? Let's just take you to jail right now, ma'am. How about that? Wait. Are we in the same? No, we're in a different location. Why are all these doors looking like a deck of cards, bro? I like this. Got a freaking grandfather clock. Would you even call this a grandfather clock? I don't know. Pepeshi guest, we already talked to you.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone. I can't wait for your performance, Miss Robin.
Why, thank you, Pepeshi guest. Alright, let's move on, y'all. Interesting that they blocked me off from going anywhere else by having like freaking a bunch of people. Oh, that's where we're at right now. This is where what's his Sampo / Sparkle was trying to take us. Does that mean we're gonna head in there now as Robin? Okay, let's get going. Teletron guest.
The family promised they would protect the guests within the dreamscape, but I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park. And soon after, a rip tore through the sky,
Acheron.
and black rain started leaking out of the void. The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality.
If you can.
I thought the Dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the Dreamscape. However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
You know all this.
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park and has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem.
Shut up, you no mouth having freak.
And try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the Dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
She got a point.
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the Dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
How about you just pack up and leave?
With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies, the family has arranged this gift for the guests. Thank you for understanding.
Another button, bro. These buttons are about to be the end of Penacony, bro. I don't know. So we gotta keep handing these out?
Hello. May I ask what happened here?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin?
Get it? Are you a fool?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry.
Don't let it happen again.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the Dreamscape, and
Did they change
so
her name
far,
to Rookie?
No threats have been detected.
Or was it already that?
We can expect order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it? It's okay. Feel free to speak your mind.
Trying to get information out of them.
Well,
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened.
Oh, the Rookie.
Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC, he's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
I wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the Dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and he'll have something to show for it soon. However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the Dreamscape.
Please
She's
be
doing a
assured,
great
Miss
job.
Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my behalf that protecting the Dreamscape requires everyone's help. This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests.
Another freaking
There's one
button.
for you too. Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
Oh, that's a gift
I can't
box?
believe I received a gift
Oh, that's a
from Miss
button, bro.
Robin. It feels like I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
Okay. Okay.
Trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war.
I know you aren't.
Rest assured, the Dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound.
Y'all went straight to violence with me every single time we interacted. The first time I met you guys, when I was with Firefly, y'all immediately attacked me. Y'all didn't even give me a chance. Alright, what do you got to say, guest?
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
The one and only.
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
Didn't expect to meet a fan here. Ma'am, do you know who you are or where you is?
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin! Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Oh, she's preparing all right.
Preparation is important, but the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone. If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse. Regarding the recent mishap, I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched. Plus, I met that generous gentleman.
They seeing
He
through
looked
it.
really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Some people just never listen, do they?
Oh,
It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
I'm about to say.
Miss Robin?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness, after all.
He's like, what is wrong with this psycho?
What was I just doing?
What?
And, who might you be, miss?
Here, take this, little guest.
What?
This gift has been specially prepared for you by the
Did she
family.
just mess with my man's
Make
memories?
sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival. Then, when the show reaches its climax, press the button together with the others around you. You never know. Something very exciting might happen.
I already knew it was you, Sparkle. But what did she just do? Oh, that's it? That's all we get?
We're back to where it all began.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine with this, actually.
You entered the golden hour from this place,
Yes, I did.
and it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony.
The true
It is
Penacony.
a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you.
Thank you. Somebody.
As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
And I fought you too. You were quite strong. Are you alright? You lied to me? I don't care, bro. I should care, bro, but I don't care, bro. Are you Firefly Soul?
I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme?
Oh, I remember
In that
alright.
instant before it killed me, I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils.
Of another
So,
dream.
following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel.
Oh.
I intended to call upon death before you arrived. To solve the riddle using more direct means. And then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script.
Freaking script, bro.
And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you.
That's why she
It
said
is
sorry.
how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria, miasma, exploded in my mind
Golly.
as if it was actually reality. But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed. I was still alive.
Okay.
And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles.
And that's where Aventurine's at right now.
Then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield.
Didn't Acheron figure it out though? Already know?
All my attempts proved futile. It wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape, that I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one. And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
Okay, then. I completely understand. I'm completely confused. I'm in between right now, but I'm gonna just say I'm completely confused, bro.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say you are very close to the final answer.
Ooh.
Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you. Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes.
You got powers of a Memo Keeper now or something?
Take a deep breath and visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times.
I'm trusting
3,
you.
2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
It better not be death. After a piercing screech, a thick and ferocious surge of memoria crashes into your chest, churning and ravaging. Your consciousness becomes like scraps of paper, caught in a whirlpool, breaking apart, dissolving, and dispersing within the turbulent, muddy current. Innumerable voices resonate through the symphony of memoria, like roaring thunder, and among them, one echo stands out with exceptional clarity. You know it comes from the girl beside you. Your hearts beating to the same rhythm in silence, and then more silence. Until memories stir up ripples in that quiet darkness. Hello?
I never knew you could do this.
Whoa. Yo, I mean, I figured it out now, you know, after a little bit of time, you know, with her talking about the script and Elioso. I know she's a part of the Stellaron Hunters, but this is an unlikely duel, bro. This is not what I expected. Could you ever imagine meeting Blade and Kafka and Silverwolf, and then meeting Stellaron Hunter Sam without knowing it's Firefly, and then meeting Firefly, seeing all these different personalities, and then assuming, oh yeah, all these people are together, yeah. You know, I can see Blade and Kafka and Silverwolf, but Firefly? Look at her. She doesn't want to be here. Did they force her into this? Or is she doing this because this is just the path she follows, like legitimately? I would never guess that.
Do you have a driver's license?
Nobody has a license, as far as I'm seeing. Okay.
That is surprising.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins.
Japella.
No, it's nothing. I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
20 system hours is a
I'm
lot.
fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm just wondering, the little cracks or glowing cracks or just glows on her skin, is that just like her power of Stellaron Hunter Sam? Or is that something else about her? I'm wondering, I'm curious.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body.
Oh. Let me stay a little longer in this body. So, is Stellaron Hunter Sam her main body then? Or... I don't know. But it seems like they're holding... It feels to me like they're holding something over her. Where, like, she can't freely do what she wants or be who she wants to be, which... Free my girl Firefly, if that's the case, bro. A long silence ensued. Neither of them brought up any topic, seemingly accustomed to the silence. That's how you know they aren't friends. It wasn't until much later that a soft sigh once again broke the quiet in the car.
Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Who is this Japella Brotherhood?
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before, it's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
I'm assuming his death is supposed to be on Sean
car
Zhao.
with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
She said, don't crash.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Hey, don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end. But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't
So
we?
they've all seen how they're gonna die.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place.
Oh?
In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Penacony, I'm
Land
assuming?
of the dreams.
Yep.
Penacony.
Wait, so Everflame Mansion has to do with Duke Inferno, right? And then so they're destroying that, or their job is to do something alongside of that, and then after they've completed that, then she's gonna get an invitation, which is then gonna lead her to Penacony. But she came as a stowaway. She didn't get an invitation. Does that mean that Acheron messed with their plans and caused issues for them? Because I could see that being the case, because Duke Inferno and the Everflame Mansion, I'm pretty sure they're the one, they're connected, right? That's their thing. If I'm wrong, then this whole thing just sounds stupid, bro. But yeah, then so Acheron got in the way because she killed Duke Inferno on the way to Penacony, I think, or wherever he was going, and took his invitation. and got in. So, or I don't know. Okay, let me just keep going.
I hope you find whatever you seek there, be it answers or salvation.
Okay.
Yeah. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Yes, we are. It's very surprising, but we are. Is this... Where are we? It looks dark and shady over here. The heck? And the freaking atmosphere. Okay, okay. That voice just now. Mr. Yang? You're here too?
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles.
Oh?
It abides by a certain rule. Abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
But why?
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap.
Okay.
It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef.
Ooh, okay. So Death is the guardian protecting the land of exile. And whoever's causing these disturbances, oh no, the family doesn't want to get out that this stuff exists.
Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker.
To the Watchmaker,
Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in
Let's
this
get on
place.
with it then. Let's get on with it.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream.
I like this better.
There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed. But from the whispers of the residents, I've heard a familiar name.
Hmm?
Gallagher.
So is Gallagher the Watchmaker?
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him. Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
Oh, y'all, this is getting... Oh, I like this. We're over here in the back streets of freaking... the 1700s of London, bro. So if they're saying that the Watchmaker is tied to Death, and this area is tied to the Watchmaker, so the Watchmaker is the one in control of all this, that means that Gallagher, when he stabbed or whatever Sunday with Death, it looked like, at least from like the one little thing we saw, the Wing of Death, then that means that he must have brought Sunday here to the Dreamflux, whatever you call it. But then also Sunday was saying that you and your master. So that means that Gallagher is following and listening to whatever the orders are of the Watchmaker, most likely. And I don't know how they're in contact with each other. He talked about Mikhail. Maybe Mikhail still is the Watchmaker. Maybe Misha is now, because I still think Misha has something to do with this. There's no way. Misha, we've seen Misha like a few times, and he seemed like, I don't know, he seems important in some way.
The real dreamscape. The land of the exiles.
Yo.
Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Yes, we should. But before we even do that... Golly. Before we even do that, let's go back here real quick. Lost Diary of the Vagrant. There's a bunch of books back here. Dreamflux Reef Travel Guide. Doe. I almost forgot. Freaking Simpsons reference? Is that what I'm seeing, bro? Doe. Goodbye, reserve friend. We'll just say we shook claws in our hearts, tweet. I missed half of that, bro. Alright. Look at this freaking train tracks, bro. This looks like a... We back in the fictional garden, bro. We in another horror movie. Dreamflux Reef Travel Guide 19.0. Okay, this is a lot, bro. As you all know, this place is unlike the fake and capitalistic territory of the family. In this city crafted from the primordial dreamscape, there are no restraints from strict laws, and no pursuit from the bloodhounds. It welcomes all visitors, offering boundless freedom. Our editorial team has curated this guide exclusively for you, and we hope you thoroughly enjoy your time here. There's the Bolt Grand Hotel. located in the heart of the commercial district and at the perfect height. These notes are crossed out. Note 1. The hotel is currently closed for temporary maintenance due to Memoria instability. Does that mean that this is completed now? Note 2. The Watchmaker has acquired this hotel, and a special exhibition featuring the beloved Clocky is now open to the public in the first floor lobby. So is there a whole society living down here? Note 3. The Watchmaker has implemented a new policy, providing free accommodation for 1 year to individuals who have been ostracized here by the family and are willing to contribute to maintaining community order, ensuring that no one is left homeless. So how did the Watchmaker get here in the first place? Did the family kill the Watchmaker using death and send them here, or send them here through death? Or did the Watchmaker get here voluntarily or accidentally maybe? I don't know. Note 4, this one's not crossed out. Due to a significant decrease in residents at Dreamflux Reef and the departure of the Watchmaker, so he's not here anymore, the hotel has now closed after facing severe challenges in sustaining its operations. We sincerely appreciate your support throughout the years. What? We got 3 other locations. Alright, I'm about to read these real quick, y'all. Carter's Bakery. Note 1, crossed out. The bakery is currently celebrating its 30th anniversary and offering its special supreme yummy bread to everyone. Note 2, due to a significant decrease in residents, we've seen that twice now, Carter's Bakery has faced challenges. Thankfully, with the financial backing from the Watchmaker, Carter's daughter has taken the helm, ensuring that the flavors remain as exceptional as ever. And note 3, not crossed out, the bakery is currently semi-permanently closed. How is it semi-permanently closed? What? Memoria Singularity. Note 1, crossed out. You will find a variety of restaurants near the edge of the Singularity. Tasty food is the best condiment to breathtaking scenery. You ain't wrong about that. Love to give me some grub. I hope y'all got some grub right now while you're taking in this beautiful scenery of a video. Note 2, also crossed out. You will find a restaurant near the Singularity. Don't forget to satisfy your hunger while indulging in the breathtaking scenery. The restaurant near the Singularity, I'm assuming, is Carter's Bakery, maybe? And that's why it's crossed out, because it's semi-permanently closed? Or maybe it's a different restaurant. Note 3. You will find a restaurant near the Wait, what? You will find a restaurant near the Singularity. Please kindly note its opening hours. Interesting. Why is... Okay. Crow Toy Mall. Note 1 and 2, cross out again. Note 1, due to the recent frequent turbulences in the Dreamscape, the Watchmaker has procured a large quantity of relief supplies for all affected residents. Please queue up on the first floor to receive them. Note 2, Clocky's Big Adventure. Starshipville will be released soon, and the mall will host related themed activities related to the new movie. Both those are crossed out, so I assume they already happened. Note 3, due to certain reasons, the mall is now facing significant challenges in sustaining its operations and has decided to close down at the end of the month. All toys in the mall will be donated to neighboring communities. Please visit the distribution points to acquire the toys. What? We regret to inform you that this will be the final revision of this guide from our team due to financial pressure, declining subscription numbers, and various other challenges. However, we firmly believe that Dreamflux Reef will one day flourish even more than it ever did. And when that time comes, let us meet again through words. What, bro? So they got a whole civilization down here. That's crazy. Okay, I went through a little bit more of that. Didn't really get anything else from it. Maybe there was something else I should have actually read, but I didn't see anything. Let's see what Firefly and Woke got to say.
I am really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
Don't worry about it. I assume you had some reasons. Many reasons. Why couldn't you reveal your true identity?
2 reasons. Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the shackles of the prophecy, but this is as far as I could go.
Okay.
That aside, there were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with you as Firefly, and not Sam.
Why don't y'all just kiss already? It's alright. I didn't take it personally. This is still hard for me to accept. No, it's alright.
Thank you.
Listen, I'm a very forgiving person. I know some people aren't, but maybe I'm a little too forgiving. Somebody could stab me in the back and then give it a week, and then we could probably be best buddies, bro. I don't know about that actually, but do the Stellaron hunters also want a piece of the legacy?
Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. It means that the Watchmaker's legacy holds great significance to trailblazing. And to you.
Interesting, okay, so
Elio's
we're connected.
scripts used to revolve and expand around certain specific Stellarons. But with your appearance, this condition has apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps he also saw the impossible in the future.
Wait, so because we have a Stellaron in our body, so was that the whole reason why they did that? They made us with the Stellaron and all that stuff? Is that because they were trying to use us so that he can further his plans faster? Because then otherwise he would have to have a Stellaron in each of these different locations, which would never normally happen. It would either be impossible or take like eons to happen or something like that. So who exactly is Sam?
Do you still remember the medical cabin I told you about?
I think so.
Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline. A Firefly Type 4 strategic assault mech.
Interesting.
It is the cradle of my vitality. And the meaning of my birth.
So if it dies, you die?
And for the longest time it was... how I should have looked to the rest of the world.
Okay. I'm still a little confused on that. But basically, I get from it that if somebody destroys Sam, then they're destroying you?
The timescale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality. So we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to Memoria. A slight misstep. And you could get lost in this memory zone.
Alright, well, let's all hands and keep each other safe. What about you, Welt?
Something on your mind? Let's talk about it.
Let's see. Acheron's blade slash.
No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary
Oh
sheath.
yeah, imagine her unsheathing her blade to fight Sam?
Adventurine's power
gosh.
originated from the preservation. The entire dreamscape would have been affected. Don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Let's just believe in Miss Acheron. And given her prowess, I don't think we've got anything to worry about.
Okay, so you're telling me that if Aventurine wasn't on the path of preservation and had that sort of power, it wouldn't have preserved the dreamscape. The entire dreamscape would have like fallen apart. That must be why the Dream Master immediately showed up. He wasted 0 time and showed up to immediately stop her from doing anything else, because I guess he just knew if she drew her blade again, then it would have caused like incredible damage to the entire dream world. That would have been, oh, okay. And that's the power of nihility? That's crazy. I know some of y'all said that nobody chooses to follow the path of nihility. It just sort of sucks you in, like, you know, like a black hole, which is crazy. What are your thoughts on Gallagher?
During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information. Mikhail, the former watchmaker who collaborated with the family to construct the Penacony we're familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons.
Okay, that clarified exactly what I was kind of thinking about as well. I was trying to get a clarification on exactly the old watchmaker and everything like that. So the former watchmaker is Mikhail, collaborated with them to construct Penacony that we see and are living in right now, or were living in. And because they fell out with each other for some whatever reason, they've just been on opposite sides now.
But this is precisely where the problem lies. You were clearly investigating a murder, so then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to talk about his past with the Watchmaker? And now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious.
Well, that means they have to be connected then, maybe. Regarding Firefly and the crew. Yeah, let's all be buddies, please.
Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information.
Oh, dang, okay.
Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl? For her, this is a secret that she cannot allow others to know. That being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate.
Yes.
But she didn't reveal all her secrets.
She can't because of the script, probably.
Can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments.
Well, you just said that, so it's definitely going to now. You're foreshadowing, bro.
I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
Alright. Ooh, y'all, things are getting crazy. Over here is Sir Trashbag. He has bid farewell to the warmth of this trash can to protect Miss Billboard. What a lovely sacrifice. World behind the door? I wonder what's behind the door. A Wobaboo? A dragon? Lord Ravager? A Great Eon? Every door inside the dreamscape holds unlimited possibilities. It would be best not to go opening them.
Welcome to heaven. Dreams, true or false, all are ephemeral.
Huh?
Might as well drink more Soul Glad instead.
No. Okay, you're gone. You wasted. Tip of the water drop? Water is the source of all life and the cradle of civilization. It is soaking the dry ground below, drip by drip, right before your eyes. As the years pass, some stars will be extinguished and others will be born. This small and moist patch of land will also see life bloom. Life that only belongs to this place. When the scientists of this small puddle come to trace their history and look up to the heavens, will they be moved by the miracle that originated from a single broken water pipe? When that time comes, the water in this pipe is sure to be heralded as a divine object and become almost impossible to obtain. If that's the case, why not take a drop for yourself now? In a few amber eras, it could make you a millionaire. We've taken solid water? Okay, buddy. What are y'all doing behind this locked gate? Darn it. Those were darn good products and the robbers took them all. I was too careless. I shouldn't have fallen for such an obvious trap. It's fine. As long as our people are still around, we can find a way to produce another batch of dream bubbles. One day, we'll have them pay back everything that belongs to us. Twofold. So, y'all got locked away. That's what it sounded like to me. Or y'all escaped? I don't even know.
Keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
To the center, which we already read about, is supposed to be oh, there's a bird right here. Where one of those attractions are. Guess what you can see on it? 2 giant? That was close. I almost gave the answer away, tweet. I'm done with my lines. Good luck, warrior. Tweet. You can see 2 giant somethings, huh? This is a map of Dreamflux Reef. No one understands Dreamflux Reef better than this map. Just a shame that no one understands this map. So the 2 giant towers, I'm assuming, in the middle right there? What do you got to say?
Did you also get kicked out of the beautiful dream? I want to go back. But then I don't want to go back. Tell me what I should do.
Who's my man getting it in the back right now? Sir, you a little too happy. Oh, get it, bro.
Friend from a distant land. I hear the Watchmaker's legacy is right here. Let's say we go treasure hunting.
You got to hit the freaking hoo-ha! Hit the Michael Jackson Thriller on me right now. Hold up. If I quit drinking, will she come back? Listen, man, listen. You're better off to stop drinking, but don't worry about her coming back either. Go live your own life. We've made it.
What a huge clocky. Looks like the Watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Lord. The eyes are moving? That's creepy, bro. Oh, heck no. This junk about to get up and chase us and fight us, bro. Alright, we don't gotta read that. What's this? Oh. The giant clocky here is the street's proud landmark. Children from other neighborhoods all look upon it with great envy. The citizens see cleaning and maintaining the statue as a part of their lives. The giant clocky must see this as a part of its life too. Beautiful dreams are always sure to fade away under the corrosion of nightmares. The clocky's smile is eternal. It's eternal till someone comes over and clocks him. Let me stop. Okay, let's go on this elevator. Loud freaking elevator. Alright, here goes. Alright, see you later, Clocky. I don't want to see you again, though. You're kind of creepy. Dang! We're going to the very top of the whole universe, bro.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the Dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach.
That is crazy. Release me.
The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
Yes, it is. What the heck, bro? I like it, though. I like it way better.
When I first saw it, I was in awe, too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes.
Okay.
What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection.
I mean, the Watchmaker and the family.
But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And perhaps someone knows where she is.
Okay.
Not coming with us?
Yeah, I was about to say.
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Or is this a part of the script?
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to.
That's Misha back there! Wait a minute, that's Misha back there and talking to Clocky. Please tell me Welt turns around and sees him. I see him.
Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
No, already noticed him. Yep, I saw him right away. I forgot who I was talking about. Who?
Look, over there.
Oh, Misha. Okay,
the Reverie Hotel's bellboy.
Okay, so they can see him.
How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
Okay. That kind of gets rid of my other guesses a little bit.
Illegal for me to stay in.
That's unsanitary. Thought we agreed on this. When the elevator door opens, you go and distract them and I'll knock them out. Bro, it's not that I'm a coward. I just really don't think I should try robbing that person. What are you so scared of? Look, I'll give you a demonstration. Man, they sure look kind of tough. Maybe we should just forget it. They're trying to freaking rob people, bro? That's crazy. Okay, so they can see Misha, which means that they must have seen him at the very beginning when we first got to Penacony. I thought that they couldn't see him, maybe. But nobody seemed to have mentioned Misha when we were helping him out with Acheron nearby. A concealed area is up ahead. Please line up to wait for your ride. No. This stop only accepts ID tokens. You squint your eyes and notice this line of fine print below the coin slot. Refusing to relent, you shove some ordinary coins in it. They are spit out right away. Looks like this one's a picky eater. No choice but to heart-wrenchingly sacrifice your tokens. Oh, I actually can do this? What the heck? As your tokens roll into the sign's belly with a rattling, the entire stop also starts to emit clinking sounds. Something sounds like it got connected, and the ride to the next stop is ready and waiting. Please continue exploring the area up ahead. What? So I can go over there now? To Slumber Town. Should I go to Slumber Town right now? It looks like I just went behind Misha.
Nothing ever beats a good drink.
There's so much around here, bro. Clocky and Captain Revolver Part 3. I didn't read Part 1. Absorb emotions. Give me your calm gear, buddy. My man got the fro going, though. Okay. Make him sad. Ever since I came of age, I've been actively advocating for the Clocky Museum proposal. I've approached at least 50 investors. All of them rejected my offer and mocked my idea for various reasons. Items related to Clocky have been piling up in my room, and maybe one day, they will become artifacts of significant value. But will I live to see that day? Will anyone remember my efforts? Clocky, remember. I'm aware that Clocky is merely a fictional figure. Perhaps it's time for me to let go of the fantastical dreams of my youth. What am I doing saying all these depressing words? How embarrassing. Just forget what I said. Clocky never admits defeat, and neither do I. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna leave you sad though. If you come any later, this billboard would have fallen and made me land on my head, Tweet. How dumb could a birdie be to get stuck here during hide and seek? Thank you, kind soul. Do be careful and don't get hit by falling objects. Thank you, buddy. I'll keep that in mind. Hot steam bursts forth from under the manhole cover, lashing at the world with a fiery roar, like a newly birthed volcano. That's right. This is one of the famous 7 manhole covers. The manhole cover of destruction. Can I fight it? Got more people. Got a chest over here. Lost diary of a soldier. There we go. Another bird. The heck is this? The aged movie poster has some classic Penaconian characteristics in terms of its art style. You're just not quite sure if the red graffiti and bullet holes are part of the art style, too. Oh, somebody's over here shooting it up, huh? Let's go back. The plaza or the rooftop? I don't know which one's which. The plaza is definitely where I was at. Okay. Is she trying to be the next freaking Robin, bro? Everything seems to be quietly falling into place, as if ordered by fate. You pass by here, you linger for a while, and you lose yourself in the luminescent moonlight ocean that songs have transformed into. She is literally singing Robin's song! Get out of here, you fake! In a daze, you feel all your troubles melt away. Your soul's breath undulates with each hum of the song under this cold artificial light. You almost fall asleep. Whoa! That's a crazy view, bro! That is a crazy view. Am I looking in the sky or am I looking down towards the ground? I can't tell. Inside the dreamer's dream, you spy a towering dome in the twilight, a zephyr fluttering through the great wilderness, the vastness of the night sky as it spans the wastelands. The song finishes. Then the melody rings out again after a brief interlude, just like the never-ending string of interconnected dreams. So she's singing forever. Steaming manhole cover, part 2. The hot steam from the manhole cover rises gently like a slow exhalation, kissing the cheeks of passerby. It selflessly donates its warmth. Wow, could this be one of those legendary 7 manhole covers? The manhole cover of abundance. Okay, buddy, so we got the manhole cover for every single path, huh? My man's sleep! Let him alone! The hot steam under the manhole cover dissipates evenly and effectively, like a program that was written long ago. You can be certain that this is one of the 7 manhole covers from the stories. This is the manhole cover of erudition. She just vanished? Toy merchant? Kirk? To Penacony, I am a stateless stowaway. To my home planet, I am Love 3, mass production model 3451. To the residents of Dreamflex Reef, I am Kirk. As for you, you can see me as a toy merchant who has a penchant for using knickknacks to jolt the dopamine circuits of inorganic creatures, and to tickle the thrills of the nucleus accumbens of organic life. To have this fortune to meet a fully grown organic life form who likes toys. What a delight! There are plenty more entertaining ways that can elicit joy more efficiently in the universe. Software, virtual reality, chemical substances, even more so on Penacony, where there are myriad methods of entertainment in the dreamscape. Why even bother with an insignificant toy? I don't care to activate clockwork. Let's look at your toys. What do you got? You got a scare box? An all solvable, you got a freaking Rubik's Cube? Bro, that's crazy. Why do these Tetris blocks have eyeballs, bro? Angry Birds, Tetris, Rubik's Cube, I don't know. Memoria Black Hole? In the distant past, the Dreamweavers used to gather here. Myriad wondrous ideas conjured among cascades of jovial banter. The most outstanding people died for it, and the most brilliant of souls were born because of it. That is a crazy look, bro. Slumbertown? Whoa. The hot steam from under the manhole cover bursts upwards like lightning, as if it is chasing something, before dissipating straight up into the heavens. Indeed, this is one of the great 7 manhole covers. The manhole cover of The Hunt. Alright, y'all, I explored way too much. Let's get on with this.
Huh? You're the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh.
They met in a dream?
And who might this be?
Wait. If I got this right, didn't Misha talk to us in the very beginning when we first arrived in the Reverie? But Welt said that they met in a dream. So am I still right on that? That they didn't see him when we first met? And so if Welt's only seen him in a dream, that's still weird. I don't know.
Tick-tock!
And he can see Clocky now.
And new friend! Let's high five!
Wait. We, on the way to Penacony, got put into a dream. And when we were running around with Acheron, who was guiding us, I literally questioned it. I was like, did she just kill us to get us out of here? What if she actually did kill us? So we were already a part of this other world or whatever. I don't know. Maybe Acheron did kill us, and that's why we were able to see both Misha and Clocky. I don't know. I'm just guessing random things right now, bro. Mr. Yang, you can see him? Yeah, that's my question.
Your, memory zone meme?
No, Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
Sleepy?
So, this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
Interesting.
This Sleepy, can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Is Sleepy death?
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death.
Yeah.
A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
Okay.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently, say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed.
Visitor from the Oak family.
Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
It is.
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
Yo.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful Dream, but its safety is unmatched.
I'm confused now.
How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together.
Sounds good to me.
She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
Clocky just being Clocky, bro. Why you got a nose like Usopp?
All right then, we'll follow your plan.
You got a nose like Pinocchio.
Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser.
That visitor from the Oak family is worth learning more about. That's also true.
Yes, and I believe their relationship with Gallagher may run deep. Why else would they be so clandestine about their discussion? Regardless, we have to find Gallagher.
Are they talking about his meeting with Sunday?
Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right?
Yeah, he's right there. He was with Misha at that time. You also saw him. Yeah, you also saw him.
I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart? Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
Or is it because you became capable of going into this area that you're able to see him now? That's what I'm feeling like, at least.
Everyone, look! From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
Oh yeah, I already looked at it.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in memoria dynamics.
Because of his past.
I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Who's Miss Kami? So many new names, so many new information. I'm just confused as to why this world is here.
Look, there she is.
Oh, what's up, Kami?
My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
Huh?
Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
Is it? What are you doing out here? Then why aren't you leaving? Who are you? No, why aren't you leaving then?
I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in memoria dynamics. And this is my life's work that I'm researching.
Okay.
See that huge gaping hole?
Yeah?
It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a giant hole.
Doesn't
the
seem
surrounding
good.
memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before.
Dangerous.
It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results.
Another new name.
After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist.
Well, that's
it
not
will
good.
disintegrate like a melting glacier, and then fuse with the sweet dream fragments on that side of the void.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world.
She's not all there.
She'll probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Yep, another new name.
Oh, do you know her
her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria Dynamics?
I don't know her.
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria Dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers.
I don't know what that means.
Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind.
Unfortunate for her.
I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone.
Oh?
I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
I feel like she might actually be onto something with that. Hold up.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
Not at all. Literally no. It was one of the nameless mentioned by the conductor. I would not have remembered that though. I do remember that Bomb Pom talked about like 3 people that went missing. There were different nameless that went missing in Penacony. Okay.
That's right. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef before abruptly passing away.
Somebody must have got to her.
Miss Katie regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war.
Oh, wow.
She could see the Penacony of today. Its people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Well, let's find out, because I am mad lost. March, where did you come from?
Let me go!
What the heck's going on here?
Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Are you talking about March?
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you two.
What's good, March?
Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go.
My man shaking.
I've only done
trembling
good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
Well, this is how it turned out.
Now you shall pay respect to March 7th, Ghost of Dreamflux Reef.
Me? A ghost? Don't make me hit you.
How you know she doesn't like
dead.
that?
Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dreamflux Reef.
Good job, March.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what
Wait,
am I?
wait.
I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the papashi.
Yeah, curiosity kills the cat. He said you're talking to someone, so they can't see Misha. Wait. I'm so confused now. So he can't see Misha, but I can, Welt can, March can now. I'm so confused, bro. What's wrong with sleeping in dreams? No, invisible who?
Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters! All the dead are right here. All of them!
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Give it up.
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
Huh? What the heck am I fighting now? Did he just get possessed? Deception's Crown restores HP after being attacked, but additionally gains physical and fire type weaknesses. and takes increased break damage. The state will be dispelled after being weakness broken. Let's just body these fools, bro. Why are you weak to everything except anything that I have? I guess you're weak to ice. That could work, but let me just triple up.
Break.
Nice work. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of damage. Just
Awaken, dormant blood cleansing dragon.
Nice. How are you still alive? Okay, well we finished the fight. What?
He passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
I don't know.
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call.
Oh, okay.
But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
Sure.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys.
Jessie, huh?
Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real Dreamscape.
It definitely does. Nancy? Huh? Hold up. First off, let me get these manhole covers. The hot steam from under the manhole cover envelops you. Who are you? Where are you going? What pain is there in life? What suffering is there in death? This must be one of the mysterious 7 manhole covers. The manhole cover of nihility. Oh. The hot steam coming from under the manhole cover is silent and unstirring. Its protection banishes all cold from around you. Wonderful. This must be one of the mystical 7 manhole covers. The manhole cover of preservation. Alright, now Nancy, how are you a guitar? And I'm gonna talk to you right now.
Welcome! Oh, don't tell me we've got another new guest visiting today. All these new faces in town, I can't keep track of them all. I heard lots of people are coming over from the Dreamscape because of accidents. You look to be the same. Oh, I'm sorry. It's far too easy to natter on about yourself once you get to my age. Let me give you a brief rundown of what to do. We're the only band in all of the Dreamflux Fortress. All our staff here are talking automated instruments, just like me. Our main trade is also in automated instruments. For just a few alfalfa credits, customers can take home the instrument of their choice and have it play for you at home. Of course, I personally am not for sale. We also sell our own vinyl records here. Come here and flip through some if you're ever bored or feeling down in the dumps. I mean, after all, our stern motto here is, bring joy to the world through music.
We can browse products. What do I actually have to... Oh, I'll definitely buy all these. Oh, I'm about to be broke. Oh, I'm about to be broke. Joy to the world and all that sing. Let's see. What's good, Jessie? You a bartender or fast food restaurant owner? My bad.
Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These 2 are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
The Sweet Dreams collapse
This
with the
man
Sweet
has
Dream
had
Troop?
quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March?
Who?
Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
Yeah, who?
That must be Robin.
Oh!
She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Mm-hmm. Use your head.
Misha's
Use that
about
noggin.
to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean.
They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
Okay.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himeko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Alright, sounds good to me. I'm trying to piece all this together. I'm so lost, y'all. It is not even funny. Lost diary, affluence, absorb your emotions. Give me that depression, kid. Are these supposed to be graves? I don't know. Oh, I see Himeko.
This is where we split up. She can't be too far away.
No, she can't.
So
She's right
that's
here.
how it is.
Who is this?
I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
Who is this Chad, bro? This freaking Giga Chad, bro.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Oh, you a friend of Gallagher.
Himeko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles.
Okay.
Micah, these are my companions.
Can he see
It's a pleasure
Misha?
to meet the Nameless.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony.
Oh, dang.
We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
The Gravekeeper, eh?
Gravekeeper?
Mm-hmm.
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
Whose tombstones?
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the Sweet Dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
He can't see him. He can't see him. What is up with this?
On that note,
Can Himeko not see him either?
Which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there.
I think I already saw him.
But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
Who is that? Gallagher? Or
An
Robin?
important guest? Who could it be?
I don't
This
know.
way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit...
My bad. Oh, Robin! Hey! The real one.
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
Teaching the young ones, okay?
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef. Talked to everyone I met.
Dang.
And they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
Ooh, can they not return?
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child.
Dang.
They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength.
Yeah, let them fly.
And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic.
Good for them.
You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
Once you return to the reality, the Bloodhound family about to come over and freaking slap every single one of you.
With one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
The real Robin, that's crazy.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana.
Okay.
But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
Okay.
The Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. Whenever I mentioned the anomalies in the dream, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond.
They try to cover it up, that's why.
Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador.
Ooh.
Which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here.
Okay, did you die to get here though?
Land of the Exiles. Concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
Okay.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream.
Dang. So this place is even better harmonized or whatever.
The family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream.
Wait. Okay, let me reread this real quick. Okay, I don't know.
This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
An Eon?
I'd heard about what happened to the Xianzhou Alliance. But as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and
Or
missed
are they talking
something.
about like the Stellaron Hunters and Stellaron or something?
Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer. I've decided to forgo my role and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Oh, dang. There's no performance then. 11 system hours until Charmony Festival. I don't know where it said we were. That was quick.
A little bird.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove.
That bird is beautiful, bro.
But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
The colors
This place
are
is
crazy.
too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
Oh.
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
I'm sorry. Before we even continue, bro. This song. Oh my gosh. That violin, bro. Oh. Ooh, I'm sorry, I might have messed up the whole moment. I might have ruined the whole moment, y'all. I'm sorry. That was just, I had to listen to that song without the words, without the people talking, bro. Beautiful song.
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One?
Best interpreters of the Great One?
To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert.
Huh?
Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
I don't trust whoever this voice is.
I do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing, it didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds belong to the sky.
Birds belong to the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story.
Let's hear your story then, sir.
As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights so that they look like shooting stars.
That sounds absolutely incredible.
We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations.
So they're just fighting against the wind?
Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So, to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air. After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
Why am I getting Icarus vibes from this?
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
Dang.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
Uh-oh.
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live, no matter what.
He wants it to live no matter
Well
what.
said, kids. It
So he's
seems
locking
each
and
of you
restricting
has
it.
found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
What is he trying to teach them? He said he wants it to live and be able to take care of itself. But in order to do that, they have to trap it and put it in a cage and restrict it from being free. So if you want to live, you have to give up your freedom? Is that what they're trying to say? I don't know.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood?
Gopherwood?
There's one thing I don't quite understand.
The heck?
And what might that be, my son?
Why did he get creepier?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them crash to the ground and die?
So what, you're gonna just keep it locked up forever?
Talking in your sleep, birdie? Time to wake up.
Gallagher? Yo, also that was Sunday,
You look a
remembering
little
that after he just freaking
unsteady.
clocked him.
Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that.
So this is a plan by Gallagher
Where
and the
is Robin?
Watchmaker, I assume.
Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask.
He's worried about his sister, obviously.
Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now.
Bro.
If I were
what
you,
are they
I'd be
planning?
more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the four families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Are they trying to get him on their side?
You are aware of my plan, see through my fictionology. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Okay.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
Okay.
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
Wait.
What's your trick this time?
That's not Robin.
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
We finally getting more answers?
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak family head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
Yo. I mean, that's how many of us are important, bro? Hold up. Okay, I don't know what's going on here with these. I'm assuming these gravestones or something. I don't know. But we got Sunday, Gallagher, Firefly, Robin, and the entire Express crew. Yo, what is about to go down?
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
I was trying to read them earlier.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
I don't remember Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars.
Oh!
They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time.
Wow.
However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
Okay.
Their names are inscribed here. Then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
So they died in the dream then? Like for real died?
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence.
Okay.
She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace.
Dang, and they were both trailblazers?
In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan picked up the way of the Trailblaze again, and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system. Only to be surrounded and wiped out by the Swarm.
By the Swarm?
Though I had expected
What?
as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
I was wondering that too.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday.
Okay.
Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
I know Sunday relieved to see his sister again. Yo, so much is happening, bro. Look at all this. Oh, I forgot about Misha too. How did I forget about Misha? Yo, we got Micah, Misha, Firefly, Gallagher, Robin, and Sunday. I wish I could see the Express crew out here too. That would have been cool. Let's see what they have to say.
Brother.
There's no need for words. You're safe, and that's all that matters.
He was so worried for her, bro. I'm glad they were able to reunite. Micah?
I did my job. I gathered everyone here. Gallagher will explain the rest to you. Take care.
Alright, thank you very much, Micah. What about you, Misha?
Huh. The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here.
Yeah, because I got a bunch of people who are main players.
I brought Gallagher here. It's time to face the truth.
Okay. Alright, Gallagher, explain.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters...
Yep.
I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr.
Hold
Gallagher?
up. I just thought about this. This may just be me kind of reaching and stretching again. I don't know. Sometimes I do that, but he gathered all of us. One of the family heads, the crew, the Stellaron hunters. This sounds similar to when they said like the whole Clocky Watchmaker situation, whatever he said, the Watchmaker situation where it was the Watchmaker with a bunch of different groups. Like they had the Garden of Recollection, I think he said, and the Masked Fools, or whatever large group of people there were, and they all went up against the, I forgot who, the IPC or whoever it was, and they were able to overcome that. This feels like the exact same thing happened, like history repeating itself, which is okay.
Oh, is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
Well, he seems to be like he's following whatever the Watchmaker wants.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything.
Let's go.
The siblings
Let's go.
already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions.
Thank you. Let's get to it.
Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef.
All right.
The deputy of the Watchmaker.
Deputy of the Watchmaker.
The one who sent out that invitation.
Oh.
As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
Well, thank you, Gallagher.
History fictionologist? So what? Everything you told us was made up?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
Oh, okay.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
All right.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy. Inviting different factions, stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony.
Definitely.
Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
Of course, it's always a Stellaron.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
The Stellaron has been completely sealed. Someone has manipulated the Stellaron. You're pulling our leg again. I guess someone's manipulating the Stellaron? Or it could be sealed? I think someone's manipulating it.
How keen. Well, what should I say? I expected nothing less from the person here who is the most familiar with Stellarons.
As I am one. Or
the
have one
sweet
in
dream
me.
doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island.
Wait, so are they using the Stellaron to build the dream world? Is that what he's saying? And so now the Stellaron is starting to... They're in control of the Stellaron, but it's just at this point they're not going to be able to keep control of it and the dream is going to collapse on itself because of the Stellaron? Is that what happened?
To achieve this feat, without the help of an Emanator of Remembrance or Enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron.
Okay.
And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at.
I think so.
In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
Okay.
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
The dream world was made by a Stellaron.
It all started a long time ago, back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play.
And we didn't agree with each other. I assume, maybe I have it backwards, but the family wanted to use the Stellaron to do all of this and build Penacony up to be what it is today. And the Watchmaker disagreed with them and said that this was a stupid idea and it was gonna eventually in the future, you know, just end up killing us all or something like that. And then that's when they kind of just, you know, they're at odds with each other.
The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war.
Okay.
The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power. And most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives.
That's always true.
The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity.
How long has Pom Pom been alive, bro?
By the time a representative from the Montour Systems family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
Okay.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person.
Ooh.
They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony.
Okay.
Those three eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Wow.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
I assume he found out.
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed.
Oh.
It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland?
Sacrifice?
People's lives.
Yep.
The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits.
Oh.
With a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape. And gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream.
Oh, wow.
Confusion, laziness, and cowardice. Weaknesses that plague humanity were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one. Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose.
Including the Watchmaker.
At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic memory zone. Over the years, I fabricated a meme within this dream for our use.
Death. Okay.
Dormancy. That's
or
its
dormancy,
real
I
name.
guess. Okay.
We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
Okay.
So this is
Yes.
the true meaning of the impossible.
That we saw from
You
Dr.
sent out
Ratio's message to
invitations in the
Aventurine.
Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
Yo, that is a crazy plan. He invited a bunch of different people under that guise. Wow. How did Dr. Ratio figure this out so fast? And Aventurine didn't even figure it out. He said that the impossible is not death. It is dormancy. And I forgot if I can't remember. Did I put that together last video, or was I a little bit off with whatever I said? I can't remember. So you can die in here, but you can't remain still. I guess I didn't say sleep, but I mean, I figure that's like pretty much the same though. Like you can't just, remain dormant. Like you can't just cease your motory functions and your brain functions, your brainical functions. But death is not impossible. So okay. I gotta know how you figured it out though.
Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
So have you figured it out yet?
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
There was no legacy,
If that's
which
the
sucks.
case, where is the Stellaron now?
Wait, Firefly. I guess Firefly has the script. She already knew what the legacy was then, I think. Or had an idea of it because she said that she's looking for the Watchmaker's legacy. I assume Elio knew what it was. That's crazy, bro. So many people. How did Dr. Ratio figure this out? Or whatever parts he figured out? Well, Elio can see the future, so that's that. Acheron can see the future too, I'm pretty sure, right? Or she's like living in the future, the present. I don't know how her whole thing works, bro, but this is wild, bro. This is wild stuff.
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Okay. So let's see what old Sunday got for us. What's the teaser?
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
Oh, where everyone was gonna be?
Suspected. It's the embodiment of the family.
Wow.
The edifice that first materialized
Makes
within
sense,
the
though.
sweet dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
Okay.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
That dude, that freaking
Well,
bird.
that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Okay.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
If you confronted Gopherwood, you would have got
other
clapped.
options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him.
So he was shady the whole time.
Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me.
Yeah, we saw.
And I didn't want it all to end like this.
Okay, so I didn't put two and two together. Gopherwood was the name he used for their master or whatever, or the person who raised them, I assume, in that flashback he was having. Wow, so the person who raised them, or at least was there with them when they were kids, is the current Dream Master, and the person who's in control of all this, using the Stellaron and manipulating it to keep the dream world as it is. Whoa. Okay.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds.
Stellarons?
We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help.
Okay.
Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony.
Okay.
But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause.
Good.
I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself.
Alright.
For the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the Sweet Dream and confront the Dream Master.
Is that smart?
And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you.
Okay.
We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
Yo, this is about to be
The
a
enemies
crazy
we're
team
about
battle,
to
bro.
face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors. And there's no reason to stop now.
Yep, we gotta follow through what they were doing.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Miss Trailblazer?
Yeah, ain't nothing to fear no more. Heroes never back down. Going up against the Dream Master? Nah, I'd surrender.
Come on, don't crack jokes at such a serious moment.
Hey, listen.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express.
Oh my
Having
gosh.
a third party present should help with negotiations. And could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Are we about to see Welt pop off? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let's see it.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
I'm assuming this
Everyone,
Charmony
let's
Festival...
gather over here. We still need to make some preparations.
Understood. I'm assuming this Charmony Festival is supposed to be a big ploy by the Dream Master to get more human or people like their sacrifices to feed the Stellaron and keep things going with the dream world, which is horrible. Does that mean these people just never wake up? They lose their sense of selves and all that stuff? Well, like that disease they were talking about, where like you never wake up or something like that?
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous
Yeah, you better
affair.
be safe. Well, I like you.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him. Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Harmony
Maybe
and
you can
Stellaron.
just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
Uh-oh.
No, that won't do.
They putting death flags on my man.
Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey.
Yeah, he did have that weird freaking zoom in when he said that.
You're carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment?
What was it again? I gotta make sure. Venturine's token. Yes, a token of the International Peace Corporation. You remember the Envoy played a little trick with it. Is it gonna come in handy for us? Like, is this gonna help us somehow?
I knew it.
What do you need it for? I don't think this will bring us any luck. What do you need it for?
As I suspected, this chip Venturine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter.
Oh, that... Yeah, I guess I could see that.
He intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Is Venturine gonna help us save the world?
Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
Remember, death doesn't exist in the
Remember
dream.
what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for.
I love Welt. I love Welt.
What did he say? Mark in all of this is Venturine's current status.
Oh my gosh.
But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Don't y'all love Welt? This dude is such a brainiac.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
Okay. Please don't die, sir.
Spoken like a true hero. Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 nameless in Penacony.
Was Mikhail one of them?
We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is...
Oh, no. I forgot the names. Okay, legwork.
If I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
Why does his name sound familiar, too?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way. I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos.
Okay.
Now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves.
We just built different.
Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Oh, thank you, man. Hey, flattery will get you nowhere, sir. Of course, my reputation precedes me. Believe in the galactic baseballer supremacy.
What? Hey, you can't just make up titles like that.
Why not?
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend has fond memories of his time aboard the Express, which he reminisces on every time he has a good drink.
So it's Gallagher?
As for the last Nameless,
oh no,
he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again.
Okay.
Traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy.
Okay.
Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Let's do it. Let's get to it, buddy. Oh, it's gonna be on this last one that has no name. Okay.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise, brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train, but I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
Aw. Yo. Yo.
What's happening?
What is that? What is that?
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legworth.
It was
the
Mikhail.
Watchmaker.
And he became the Watchmaker. That's dope, actually. What? A nameless became the Watchmaker, like the founder of this planet, pretty much. That's crazy. I assumed it was Mikhail. I just wasn't sure. They're kind of like, they kept throwing you like, okay, maybe it's Mikhail, maybe it's Gallagher. And I was like, no, I think it's Mikhail. I was like, it has to be, right? That's what it seems like that makes the most sense. Not like anything has made sense in the first place around here. Oh my gosh. So this is a whole grave site, bro? Look at this. Whoa. Give me treasure.
It's all yours.
Give me treasure. Oh my gosh. Hold up, nothing else? Okay. Is that a wheelchair? There's no shot. Is he still alive? Wait, or no, that's his body? Wait. Beneath the sea surface of Memory Zone, in a garden closest to the full moon in the water, an elderly man rests on a recliner, enveloped in utter silence. Yo. Is this spoilers if I use this as a thumbnail? Oh, hold up. It's definitely spoilers, but is it too much? I don't know. Hold up. Yo, the Watchmaker, Mikhail Char Legworth, has passed into that endless, timeless dream where no sound could ever awaken him. Yo.
Sure enough, the Watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
Yo. Look at my man right here. Hair growing out. I thought that was his belly right there. That's a dream bubble, isn't it? Oh. I wish I could see like him in action. That would be dope.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless.
So it was meant for us.
After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some trailblaze runes? Even more enigmatic than me.
Well, let's have a look.
Oh gosh. As the words cease, Himiko nods ever so slightly in your direction. You take a deep breath, steady your mind, and turn your gaze toward the Watchmaker. Touch the dream bubble in Mikhail's hand. Let's do it. You press your hands against the dream bubble, and the thick, vicious memoria converges under strain, then stretches outward from your fingertips, as if weaving a delicate web. It gently cradles your palm. A chill travels from your fingertips, carrying with it a myriad of vibrant and intertwined memories, as experience would suggest. But this time, you see nothing at all. How could this be? Try to focus and capture memories. Take a deep breath and try to read the dream bubble again. Let's do that. The dream bubble is clearly extraordinary. Perhaps the approach was wrong, you think, holding your breath and closing your eyes. With one knee on the ground, you press your forehead against the thin film coated in memoria. Yet before you, there remains an abyss of darkness. No crimson sun descending upon snow-capped mountains, no general laughter, no twinkling stars, no echoes of swords clashing, and most of all, no traces of trailblaze. There is nothing, and nothing is there. Indubitably, this is but an empty dream bubble. What?
Wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble?
There has to be something to it, right?
How could a dream bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected.
Yeah?
That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past.
Okay.
How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved?
All right, that's deep.
There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything. That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
So we gotta figure out what this puzzle is that he left us.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store.
Oh?
It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
I forgot about that sales store. Switching to Boot Hill's POV?
Welcome to the Reverie.
Why does that flash by so fast? 10 hours ago? 10 system hours ago?
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
What role is Boot Hill gonna play in all this?
My companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pom Pom.
Yeah, you're Pom Pom?
The new Nameless, who's also with the Astral Express.
Okay, buddy.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the Express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation.
So it's gonna work out this
Seems like
time.
a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions.
Always with the precedent, bro.
I'm sorry, dear
That's an
guests,
old
but it
phone.
seems I'm
That's an
unable to
old
reach the other
phone.
members of the Astral Express.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the Dreamscape.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
You sound so suspicious.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
I think Walt's coming back here, isn't he?
Nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Please be patient. We need to contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
Don't start on Boot Hill, otherwise we will take the blame
Now it seems you
for
need
it.
to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Fudge! Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, Go find someone else who can.
Leave, bro.
Okay?
My man impatient.
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
You're not gonna contact him either.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the Express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Dong Hung time?
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
We keep getting more and more surprises.
Dong Hung seems pretty worried about his companions.
Yo.
I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Boot Hill POV, huh? Alright, buddy. I wonder where this is gonna lead us to. Alright, I guess we're collecting information as my man Boot Hill. Look at my dude, bro. Look at my dude, bro. Okay. My man aggressive, but he cool. Alright, so we gotta go see Border Star Princess Sabrina.
The Charmony Festival is about to start. I'm so excited.
Well, how do I say your name?
Hey, you guys here for the Charmony Festival too?
Well, I didn't come all the way here specially for the festival. Honestly, I don't really even know what it's about. But I heard it's a lot of fun.
Okay. Good for you, kid.
Back in my home world, Anaria, we have festivals like that all the time. My dad threw me a birthday party one time that was just as extravagant as the Charmony Festival.
Sure.
Oh, come on. The Charmony Festival is a once-in-an-Amber-era event. How can a birthday party compare?
I like this kid.
Well, you never know, right? Maybe on her world, birthdays only happen once in Amber Era. Anyway, let's forget about that. Have you heard about the, unsettling things happening in the Dreamscape?
Unsettling things? What could possibly go wrong? It better not ruin the Charmony Festival. I've been looking forward to it.
Relax. With a big event like this, there's bound to be lots of gossip and rumors. Don't worry. If anything does happen, the family will be on top of it.
Well, the family are the ones condoning it.
Oh, that's a relief. I didn't come all this way to see the festival go down the drain. Well, looks like I won't get any fudging clues out of these two. They're clueless.
Guess they fudging are. Alright, who we talking to next? Cody? Head of security? Okay.
Greetings. I'm Cody of the Bloodhound family, head of security for the hotel. How may I assist you?
Hello. So, there's something I wanted to ask about. I've been hearing some unsettling rumors about certain incidents that might affect the Charmony Festival.
Interrogating everybody.
Do you think there's anything to be worried about? I've traveled all the way from the Hawaii Federation, and I don't want my trip to be ruined.
What do you mean?
Wait, you haven't heard?
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're completely baseless.
They're keeping it secret.
I can assure you, as a representative of the Bloodhound family, that everything is going smoothly for the Charmony Festival.
Uh-huh.
At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts on time. Even the Dream Master himself has arrived. So don't worry, your trip won't be in vain.
Sure.
That's a relief to hear.
He ain't believing it. He knows.
She doesn't appear to be acting.
Oh, really?
So, it seems that even the hotel staff are out of the loop.
Okay.
Back already?
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope. I'm starting to wonder if sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea. Neither the staff nor
if she
the
can get a hold of
guests
him, I
seem
think
to
so.
know anything about what's happening in the Dreamscape, and Wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves. Definitely not a good sign.
Yeah, because none of them are aware.
I agree. Another unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the dreamscape. However, I walked around the hotel, but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Yep, just the bloodhounds.
Well, I'll be forked. If I remember correctly, the head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy, right?
Yes, sir.
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back to the Express for now.
Alright, so they're just gonna leave.
Not so fast. Have you ever robbed the IPC, bro?
Bro?
If you run away now, everyone will be chasing after you.
Are you suggesting we sit here and do nothing?
I wouldn't say do nothing. But let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives.
Okay.
They couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise factor for them.
That's very true.
They
But
don't
not for
wanna
Elio,
attract
probably.
unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See? The IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
Okay. Is Topaz over there?
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
Is that what he wants?
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper. If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel. In reality.
Okay.
A secret signal.
That's right.
Oh, a concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you.
Oh.
But Boot Hill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
Especially because we're helping you right now.
I'm sorry. But it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry.
Alright, fair enough.
Would leave all backup plans completely useless.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
I don't know.
This is where my street smarts come into play.
Okay. I'm about to say wing it. My man just pull out a gun.
You're the lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found. Now, we've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man?
What the
Is
fork?
this how the family treats its guests?
Fudging fork.
Is this your idea of street smarts? Starting an altercation?
No, pressure him a little bit.
It's called standing up for your rights.
Yeah, I'm with Boo Hill on this.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact Mr. Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
Look at that.
See? Just like that.
Watch him say we need identification first.
Just don't call yourself Nameless next time.
He said, I do not want to be getting us in trouble for you.
Or something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivities.
Yes, it is. I'm trying to see if I see anybody important around here, but it don't look like it. Alright. What's good, bartender? Will we ordered a drink?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of Donna's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Donna's White Oak? I think there might be a misunderstanding.
Uh-oh.
We don't serve that here.
Wait, are you sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all.
Dang.
I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the memo keeper couldn't afford it?
I doubt that.
Then what should we do now?
Oh, no need to rush. Well, let's grab some drinks first. Maybe I arrived too early and she hasn't come yet.
No, I don't think that's the case.
Let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here. Well, give me a glass of Heenum Valley, 40 years. I'll have it neat. No ice.
Wow, that's the most expensive one on the list. You have a taste for the finer things.
What if Black Swan knew this and already planned ahead?
It's on the house, anyway.
What can I get for you?
Anything you recommend is fine.
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboom juice. It's
Laboom.
refreshing and suits your cool demeanor. Just 1 minute.
Okay. Anderson. Lieutenant Anderson.
This flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh,
huh?
Really hits the spot. Truly the finest sherry cask-aged malt juice in the cosmos.
I'll take your word for it.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is that really something that humans enjoy?
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guests, please enjoy.
Thank you, Anderson.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system hour.
Okay.
If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation. What do you think?
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities, but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up.
I'm glad he caught on.
It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools. If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true, the situation in Penacony is a little complicated, to say the least.
That's true. That's an
Actually,
understatement.
there's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding Acheron.
And what's that?
As you know, the faction that follows the path of the Hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with. I mean, who in the right mind would impersonate the Cienjo Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish.
That's
Isn't
part
there
of her
a saying
plan.
among the Cienjo people that the Rainbow Sect lets their luck's arrow do all the beating?
Talking. Do all the talking.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers. But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized.
Okay.
She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
And you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out.
Maybe she's trying to get as many outside parties involved in this.
What worries me more are the anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various paths for the festival. No matter how generous the family might be, this move seems highly unusual. Unless the invitations weren't sent by them. If that's the case, it's even more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival, despite the chaos.
Maybe because the dreamscape is failing. That's it. Yeah, we already know this pretty much.
You find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all. People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't, and fudge, they even break their own rules. But Eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back, even if they reach a dead end.
You think Shippei's will is behind all this?
It may not necessarily be Shippei. There's definitely some higher entity involved.
Okay.
I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers? It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Akavilli's disappearance.
Okay. I'm mad quiet, y'all. Nothing super crazy happening with what they were saying.
For the Nameless.
Oh. So you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Exactly. I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right.
Alright.
It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities, even with limited insight and judgment.
Okay, I can see that.
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that people must take responsibility for their choices, because no one else can do it for them. That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions.
That's a lot.
I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't show up.
Another backup plan?
This is my final backup plan.
We'll see about that.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier.
Your old career?
By the way, when you were walking around the hotel, did you happen to see any important-looking guests?
What's your plan?
It's simple. We just grab some hostages and use them as bargaining chips with
okay,
the
buddy.
family. Or maybe we can even take their identities.
Maybe identities?
No need for that. We'll return to the Express now.
He said we are not taking hostages.
Are you getting scared? Draw your weapon.
No!
Let's make a big scene.
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that Asdonis White Oak you just ordered?
Oh?
Huh? Asdonis White Oak? But didn't you just say?
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of Asdonis White Oak just a moment ago.
Huh?
Looks like your Memo Keeper friend has finally arrived.
Oh, okay. I don't know. That's weird.
Oh, right. Sorry, my memory's not the best. You know, too many modifications and all. Anyway, let me check. Well, fork me. It says Donna's White Oak, all right. And there's a note. I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
Why everybody just using the Astral Express as they meet up place, bro? That's crazy.
She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we find another place.
Well, looks like we took a detour, but now it's back to the Astral Express. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Okay, can we see this meeting right now? Or are they gonna switch perspectives again? Okay, no, we're getting there right now.
2 guests just boarded saying they were looking for Boot Hill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
Oh, just in time.
Okay, here we go.
2 guests?
Yeah, who's with her? Is it Acheron, maybe?
She's one of them. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, But sneaking in like that? You have no regard for etiquette!
My apologies, Conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden.
Oh,
Given the
yeah.
chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
Hundreds of thousands of credits worth.
Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black Swan, and I serve the Garden of Recollection.
Oh, yep. Oh, it actually is Acheron? No shot.
As for Acheron's story,
please don't
I'm
fight.
sure she knows it better than I do.
Greetings. I'm Acheron.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag! You betrayed me!
I don't think so.
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed.
Okay.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape.
Yeah, Dream Master is very
I asked her
aware
to
of
guide
her.
me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals, namely all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something? How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then,
bro,
we can talk about trust.
She's trying to talk to you right now. Just listen to what she says first, at least.
I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
We're leaving?
This passenger is requesting...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat and seems to be telling the truth.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Hung. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help. As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out to you.
Okay, so it's part of her plan.
Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise. To return his relics to their rightful owner.
So okay, so
Someone
this was
once
her
told
whole
me
thing?
That every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens. A sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet. So, how long has this rain been going on for?
Oh, the old man from the backstory.
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed. And in the end, such hope faded away before the rain did. Looks like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
As he spoke, the old man's gaze remained fixed on the distance. Amidst the fine drizzle of black rain, countless shadowy hands emerged from the sea, shrouded in an ethereal mist, reaching out towards the sky one by one.
Well, let me share a story with you. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans.
Can you speak up? The rain's a little loud.
And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Okay.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Oh.
Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of IX, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives.
And they're reaching out to this like eclipse or this
They
black
emerge
darkness
from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they were once my dear companions, a group of Galaxy Rangers.
Oh, so he's up. Oh, we already kind of figured that from what she said.
Over them?
Okay.
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence.
Toward transcendence?
It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe. The universe witnessed the fall of Zulo, the Lord Ravager, but it came at a price.
Zulo.
A price so hefty that only those who were there still remember.
Alright.
The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. So someone must guide these lost souls to their life beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility.
Okay, so nihility is just horrible all around.
I've suffered too many losses on that battlefield to advance any further. And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
So before he keeps going, I'm getting a feeling that this is possibly what Elio foresees in the future, maybe? From what we were talking about on the Shenjiao Laofu, where Kafka said there's going to be a disaster in the future that nobody can handle alone. Which is why we needed to get that Jade Atticus, however you say that word, however it was said, from the Shenjiao, so that we have the Hunt on our side. And because he's talking about the Hunt here, and saying that the Hunt is like these shadowy forms following their path, even into death, and then being tainted by nihility, I don't know if this is even a part of Penacony, or this is maybe even in the future of what's going to happen next, or maybe this will happen soon. But this feels like something with nihility being a problem for us in the future, and that's where we're going to have to Hunt come in and help us. But I don't know. Maybe I'm way off base, but I don't know. That's because he's talking about the Hunt a lot. That might be it. So maybe this is linking to the next part.
But you know, these Sin-thirsters, they're not who they used to be.
Does this seem pointless to you? Well, some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless.
That sucks. Yeah.
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
The meaning of it. I feel like it's just trying to destroy the world and the universe.
After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right?
This realm. Okay, so this is a different realm.
Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Is this the realm of nihility?
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
Big question.
A good question. And a profound one. I don't know the answer. What I do know is that one day I too will pass away. I hope that when that day comes, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
That's all he wants. Okay, Biden. And back to Robin's POV. Well, this. Oh, if we're at to Robin.
As a child,
okay.
My speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence. As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side.
So we're back with Sunday, Robin, and Welton.
I humbly request your blessings, esteemed advocate of Sheepay.
Helovian servant.
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade, promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor. Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready. Although the head has dismissed me as punishment, it has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at me, as I worried that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul. So, I confess to you now to seek atonement for my sins.
This is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood
Do you sincerely
soundtrack.
repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
What the heck is
Have you
happening?
examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Yes.
My man repenting, okay.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
Yes.
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them.
Okay then.
Now, please, leave in peace.
Oh, praise Sheepay. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
The heck was that about?
Next, please step forward.
Oh! So is Sunday supposed to be the representation of like Sheepay to these people or something like that? He's sitting in here in the what would you call this? I don't know what the term for it is, but I know what this is, I think. Where it's like in a church setting or something like that, or like a religious setting. You have somebody like a pastor or somebody who represents like your God that you believe in, sitting inside of like a booth or whatever, like a call box. I don't know what you would call it, bro. Confession box or something like that.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sins.
Okay, yeah, this is what it has to be.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere, absolution will be granted.
Wow.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket. My house, my land, and my 2 children.
Your children?
I see. Please, go on.
That sin is unforgivable. What?
My children were starving.
Oh, okay,
And I hoped
okay.
they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here.
Wait.
If I can strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation and give them the life they deserve.
Who would sell their children into slavery so they can save them later?
They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault. All my fault.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear anymore.
What is wrong with people?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll work my hardest to redeem my children and make them part of the family. Praise the harmony.
And now this dude just get to go off acting like he's scot-free and no longer got the Bloodhound family chasing him, feeling like he's been forgiven of all his sins and what he did was for the betterment. Even though it was a terrible thing to do, he feels like, okay, all is forgiven, all is well. Let me just go save them now and we're all good. No! Oh, get this dude in prison, bro. Get this dude. Oh my gosh.
Next, please step forward.
Who's next?
Hey, long time no see, Mr. Sunday. The most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak family, right?
That's she merchant, huh?
I have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
Sure, let's just get this over with. I have sinned, please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast, and a bottle of Soul Glad.
Get out of here.
That's it. Nothing more. When we wrap this up, I've got a robo-ball game to catch, you know?
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
My sins? Wow, started to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me.
He did.
You think nobody knows what your precious family has done? About the Watchmaker? Huh? Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act. Don't fool yourself. Before you start spouting off your holy verses, answer me this. Where does the power of the Oak family come from? And your power? What makes you think you can sit there all high and mighty, looking down on everyone else? Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise, right? Then I'll take my leave. Good luck with your election, and don't make me regret my investments in you.
That dude's getting killed. That was the... Dang, that was the foulest interaction.
Here, triple-faced soul. Hear my doubts. Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crimes?
Ooh.
Who can vouch for the weak when they will pay any price to survive? Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
Big questions.
Brother? Brother?
Are we still here in this call? Oh no,
Brother,
he was
are you
reminiscing.
all right?
I'm fine. I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all be over before we know it.
I don't know what side he's on.
You've been working non-stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday, and no one could have predicted this incident. Even if the Stellaron does pose a grave threat, I still feel sorry for all the trouble we've caused you.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos. But now that we know the truth, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel it.
It has always been our wish to make everyone happy.
That's crazy.
We'll do our best to explain everything to the Dream Master. I'm sure he'll understand.
No, he won't. He about to try to kill you
Even if
immediately.
the negotiation does not go smoothly, I'll refuse to go on stage. Without the Chord Master, the Harmonious Choir would not arrive, and the Charmony Festival would be just a grand performance, and nothing more.
Unless Sparkle can imitate everything about you.
relieved to
Didn't
see
she have
your
that planned out or
determination.
something? Or was that not a thing?
You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
That's true.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us. But, given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Perhaps he'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Yang.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
Yep.
Indeed. Let us hope so.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
I mean, we was prepared for this.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Alright, then we're back on her path.
Hey, come over here.
Even the kids know all of us. Drunking. Oh, that's not even a kid.
Someone needs help. Let's go check it out.
Yeah. Alright. Now we end this one off right here, y'all. I didn't talk a lot during that last, I don't know how long, section of the game. Because it was a lot of, with Boot Hill and Dan Heng, it was a lot of kind of like restating what we already knew, but just showing that they're figuring it out. And then everything that just happened now with Robin and Sunday was a little confusing. I don't know what role it plays. I think it's trying to just show that's where Sunday's head is at, pretty much. I think right now I'm about halfway through maybe this section of the story, and then once I've gotten through this other half, then I'm on to the Farewell Penacony section of the game, which I don't know any of this, what that means, or if Penacony's gonna be gone or if we're just leaving. I don't know. Regardless, thank y'all for 1,000 subscribers, and I hope y'all are enjoying the videos, and I hope y'all continue to enjoy the videos even when we stop playing this game. Or we're gonna keep playing this game, but even when we finish this game and move on to another game. I hope y'all stay with me. If y'all enjoy the video, y'all to do. Body that like button. Subscribe today as well if you haven't already joined the crew. Hit the membership if you want to support your boy. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next video.